Do you often find yourself that life has no meaning, that you are empty inside and even numb? But the reality is that you aren't numb, but instead you feel way too much. I'm going to tell you why that is and how you can change that. My name is Kerim. I was addicted to video games and emotionally numb for over a decade. I learned the skills that I wish I had at 20. Now I teach them here. Imagine this: you have a water hose, water flows through it just fine, but then you decide that you will step onto it, block it in one spot, make sure that nothing goes through it. What happens is that the other side is going to keep filling up. It's going to keep swelling. No water is going to be able to pass through. The longer you have your foot on the water hose, the more water will fill up. And unlike reality, there's no end to how much that side can fill. You can keep filling it. Here comes the issue. Once you release your foot, the water is going to go through, but it's not just going to explode and let everything go through. It's going to stay at the same pace that it was before. So it is going to take a good while before that pent up water is going to go through and be on a normal level again. What I am talking about here are your emotions. The water hose, the water flowing through, are your emotions. So long as that water gets to flow through, everything is fine. But we overstimulate ourselves. We run from our emotions, especially these days. We are busy all of the time. We binge YouTube. We play video games all of the time, just like I did, playing 10 hours and more of video games every single day. This is basically you taking your foot and pressing it onto the water hose. It's gonna block off any emotions from flowing through. All of your emotions are gonna slowly build up. Not only that, but highly stimulating activities like video games, binging YouTube, or watching porn is going to speed up the amount of water that is trying to flow through. But you have your foot blocking the water from flowing through. This means that you build up a lot more emotions that are trying to go out, that need to be processed, but you block it out. What then happens is that your subconscious and your brain, they always want to protect you from feeling anything bad. So, since you have about 1,000 times more emotions than you're supposed to feel inside of you, your mind and body blocks it off. It also puts its foot on the water hose, blocking any emotions from coming out. This is why you feel so numb. It's not that you have nothing to feel, it's that you have too much to feel, and your body doesn't know how to handle it, nor do you ever allow it to actually come out. This is the real problem. You never allow those emotions to actually flow through naturally. You have a huge depth that you need to take care of. Like I mentioned before, even if you allow them to come through, they're not gonna all of the sudden come out all together. It's still gonna process at the speed that it normally would. That means that the first danger we need to become aware of is that escaping these emotions is no solution. It's only going to make it worse. You're gonna build up more depth and it's going to have to flow through. Here's a tool that you can build into your daily life that will allow some of those emotions to finally flow through. I call them mini retreats. But not only that, we will add a task onto that that will help you to finally learn the skills needed to get out of this loop. What we should do is to build in these little moments of silence, these little moments where we take our foot off the water hose to let some of these emotions flow through. Basically, you should go out for, say, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. No phone, no distractions. Just have a walk. Maybe go into nature. You can simply take off your earphones and sit inside of your room for 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Be in silence. The task that we should add onto this, however, is to become emotionally aware. How we do this is by focusing into ourselves while we are having these mini retreats, just like meditation. But instead of focusing on your breath, focus on your feelings. Don't judge it. Don't try to fix it. Very important. More importantly, try to label it, understand what it is, and leave it at that. Just yesterday, I was feeling something. Tried to focus on it. And what I felt was frustration. Frustration with multiple things, mostly my work right now. It's important, however, especially as men, that we understand what we are feeling. I agree, we men have different challenges in terms of our emotions. We're not supposed to be too emotional. However, in order to do that, you need to first of all understand your emotions, not have too many that you aren't overwhelmed by them, to then be able to control your emotions. You do this and learn this by at times, on a daily basis, maybe once, twice, 3 times a day, take your 5 minutes. Do something where you do nothing, nothing stimulating. Let those emotions flow. Try to understand what you are feeling. Is it anger? Is it sadness? Whatever it is, accept it. Stick to it. And just be there. Feel it. Because that's something that you haven't done in ages, which is why you feel numb. So instead of feeling numb, feel something, whatever it is. So you can also, at some point, feel the good things again. However, these mini retreats are only the starting point. We often have much deeper rooted problems and emotions that need to be faced if you want to build more emotional strength and live a better life as a man. If you want to do that, you should consider subscribing. I'm going to release more tools and ways in order for you to do that. And until then, take care of yourself and your emotions. Goodbye.